In today's video, I will be showing you how to add multiple audios on your presentation here in Google Slides. So if you're working on a presentation and you're planning on adding multiple audios, whether that's a recording of your voice for the presentation or some background music, you can definitely add as many as you want here in Google Slides. So here in my example slides, I'm planning on adding different type of audios for each slide. Now, depending on what kind of audio you are trying to use for your presentation, you can definitely add them and have them stop when you go to the next slide. So that's what I'm planning to do. I want to add an audio for each of these slides, and each audio would stop when I go and move on to the next slide. Let's get started. This is our first slide. So what I want to add on this slide right here are some music. Let's go ahead and do that. To add our audio, we're going to insert here in the menu bar, select audio just below your video, and there you have it. So another thing to remember when you're trying to add audio into your presentation, the only way you'll be able to access those would be if you upload them first into your Google Drive. Then you'll be able to add them and select them right here. So again, before you get started, upload all of the audio, music, a recording of your voice into your Google Drive before you insert them here in Google Slides. So I've already done that. I have some music right here, and I have some recording of my voice right here as well. So I'm going to start with the music. Let's go ahead and select the one that we want to insert. Once you've selected it, you will have your insert option at the bottom right. Click on it. Now it's creating our audio. Let's just wait for it to load. And here we have it. So we have our audio icon here in the middle of our slide and our format options where we can tinker with the settings of this audio right here. Of course, we can reposition this icon to wherever we want. I'm just going to put it on this side right here. Then proceed to the format options on the right. You have your audio playback options, where we can start playing on click or have it play automatically when we get to that slide. So I'm going to select that. Again, this is totally up to you. For volume, we can have this in any % we want. I just want to lower it down because I will also be talking during my presentation, just to make sure it doesn't overlap with my voice while I talk during the presentation. I also have the option to hide the icon when presenting, so this icon will not be seen on our slide. And of course, we have our loop audio option. Now, since I'll be using multiple audios on my presentation, I shouldn't select this option right here because it will overlap with the rest of the music that I'll be adding on the other slides. And so what I'm going to select would be the stop on slide change option. This would stop any audio that is playing on this slide once I move on to the next one. So those are our settings. We have it on automatically play, 30% volume, hide the icon when presenting, and stop on slide change. If we go to our slideshow right here and see how that would sound, here we have our slide, and our audio would automatically play in the background. As you'll see, we don't see the audio icon here on the left side. If I go to the next slide, you'll hear that that music has stopped playing. So again, for the next slide, I want a different audio. This will be a voice recording that I've prepared, so let's add that as well. So here in our next slide, let's go ahead and add our second audio. Go back to Insert, select Audio. Again, select the one that you want to use. This can be your voice recording or some music. Let's say if we add another music right here, click on Insert. It's creating our audio. Let's wait for it to load. There you have it. We have our audio icon on the left. Let's change our settings to, again, automatically, 30%, hide icon when presenting, and stop on slide change. So we have the same settings as our audio in the previous slide. And you can have the same setting for all of the slides whenever you add a new audio. Now, if you are going to use a voice recording, so you don't have to talk during the presentation, make sure to adjust the volume so your audience would be able to hear your audio. And there you have it. So now I can just close this off and keep going with our next slide. Go to Insert, select Audio, select the next audio, click on Insert, wait for it to load, and just apply the same settings with the format options on the right side. And there you have it. And with those settings, you are now able to add multiple audios on your presentation that would stop when you change your slide. Let's go ahead and hear what that would sound like. Let's close this off and start with our first slide. So here is our first slide, and automatically our music will play. We don't see our music icon or our audio icon anywhere. If we go to the next slide, it will stop and automatically play our next audio with our next slide. There you have it as well. Our audios will automatically play once we change our slide, and it will stop if we move on to the next slide. And that's how you can add multiple audios on your presentation here in Google Slides. Thank you for watching this quick tutorial. Make sure to subscribe for more helpful videos, and I will see you in the next one.